Alright, you guys, welcome back to some Borderline of Dusk. We are heading towards Tsubaki's room right now. We are currently dating her. We ended up having a nice confession and things went well. So we're gonna see how the rest of this plays out. Hopefully they don't get freaky in here. Be a little early for that. Evening, Tsubaki-chan.
ああ、待っていた。入ってくれ。
Please don't be dressed in something weird. That's all I ask. After leaving my bag in my room, I make my way over to Tsubaki-chan's. Okay, this is fine. I like the tracksuit. The tracksuit's my favorite outfit, so perfectly normal. Upon entering, I can easily tell that she's nervous. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we've been alone together since we became a couple. Can't blame her, I suppose, but now I'm starting to feel tense, too.
は、
Um...
はい。
Why are you saying okay? What are you saying okay to? What should we do?
何とは
Well, to be honest, I've never dated anyone before either, so I don't really know what I should be doing.
そうなのか。恋人同士というのは何をするのだろうか。
Yeah, we could be doing a lot of things, but you know, let's start slow, because slow is good. You know, there's no rush. Is there anything you want to do? Wrong question to ask. We haven't really thought this through yet. What do other couples do? I can tell you what other couples do. Before I put too much thought into it, I figured it'd be best to ask her first.
私は
No, you've already seen me in the shower.
見つめていたい。
You've already seen me in the shower. You don't need to see me again. Huh? She starts staring fixedly at me, and really intensely at that. She's not saying a word. It's making me feel restless. However, her eyes look like they're sparkling, and she seems absolutely overjoyed. Should I stare back at her? I guess I'll try it out for now. Staring contest. Ah, I blinked first. All we're doing is gazing at each other.
ミー君。
Hi.
これは正しい恋人同士なのだろうか。
No. I'm not sure.
そうか。
That's great. Yeah.
恋人同士というのはどうするものなのだろうな。
I think the best thing to do as a couple, at least when you're like first dating, is just like go do things together. Just don't just sit there, okay? Because if you just sit there, it's either gonna be really awkward or it's gonna lead to other things, and like that should come naturally. It doesn't have to be this kind of forced thing. And especially, I feel like when you're first dating somebody, you just kind of enjoy doing like the smallest things. Like it doesn't have to be huge. You can literally just go out and eat together and have a good time. At the very least, it's fairly obvious that there's something wrong about this. Well, she seems satisfied, so that's alright, I suppose. Okay. Sure. She's satisfied. Ooh, we get to see from her view. Okay, let's see how this goes.
恋人同士。恋人同士か。まだ慣れない。嬉しくて気持ちがふわふわしてしまうな。
Well, happy and fluttery can be good.
いや、気持ちを引き締めなければならない。浮き足立っている場合ではないぞ。でも、これからもみーくんと一緒にいられるのだと思うと嬉しいし、やはり落ち着かないな。
She's already planning their future together. Wow. They're gonna be together forever, guys.
恋人同士というのは、本来どういう付き合いをするものなんだろうか。そもそも、何をどうすればよいのだ？大好きなみーくんに、私は何をしてあげられるだろうか。何をしたら、喜んでくれるのだろうか。
Wow, we're already the beloved Mikun.
マーヤちゃんは彼氏欲しいって思ったことあるの？
It sounds like a setup for like, actually I'm gay, by the way.
そりゃいればいいとは思うけど。ソアラは具体的にどんな彼氏が欲しいとかはないの？かっこよくて優しくて。
Yeah, that sounds like Koga.
具体的かな。でも恋人同士みたいなことしたいもん。
Perfect. How convenient. She was just wondering how to do couple-like things.
恋人同士。 ミブ先輩だ。こんにちは。ああ、こんにちは。すまない。つかぬことを聞くが。
I'm expecting this answer to be really good to whatever she's about to ask.
なんですか？私たちでいいんですか？
I don't know. Maya's just a gold mine of, like, good comments.
ああ、
We haven't seen much of her lately, though,
先ほ
which
ど
is
話していた
disappointing.
内容が気になったものでな。さっき話してた内容？なんだろう。
Are you asking what was it, like, that you wanted to ask, or what was it that you were talking about? Because I'd be very concerned if your memory is that short.
何話してたっけ？恋人同士とは普通どのようなことをするものだろうか。世の恋人同士がどうして過ごしているのか私はよく知らないのでな。できれば知っていることを教えてほしい。
This is great. The upperclassmen asking the younger girls how a relationship's supposed to work. little interesting.
デートをしたりとか。デートとはどのようなことだろうか。それはマーヤちゃん。普通なら映画見たり喫茶店でお茶飲んだり一緒に買い物したりじゃないですかね。
Okay, I actually like that answer. That's very normal. Not what I was expecting. I was hoping Maya said something out of pocket. I will say in Neko's route, there was a lot of just, like, really offhand comments. Like, just out there stuff. Like, oh, I want to lick him. Like, hey, yo. That was just out of nowhere. There was also the time when she went to Rito in the library, and Rito's like, yeah, you should, like, tie him up and kidnap him. Like, what? What kind of advice is that?
なるほど。
Movie, cafe, tea, shopping. Those are normal things.
お茶買い物。でもそういうのって普通すぎてつまらないですよ
Yes,
ね。
here we go, Maya. Yes, 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 yes.
つまらないのか。
Okay, she's gonna pull something out here.
私は普通がいいよ。
Yeah, because you're a plain Jane.
だってそんなの刺激がないじゃない。
Alright, Haruhi, Suzumiya. It's not exciting enough. There needs to be aliens and espers.
刺激が必要なのか。
Excitement is necessary. Oh boy, is she gonna misinterpret that as sexual excitement?
そういうのデートにいらないんじゃないのかな。普通のことばっかりだと飽きてきちゃうじゃない。
Yeah, it depends on what it is.
飽きられてしまうのか。そうなのかな。教室に戻らなくちゃ。本当。ごめんなさいミブ先輩。失礼します。
Oh, I was enjoying seeing Tsubaki just like panic mode.
ああ、遅れないように戻るのだぞ。はい。私も早く戻らないと。しかし、ますますわからなくなった。
I wonder what she got out of that then.
恋人同士がすること。つまらないものではなく、刺激があって飽きられないようなもの。あ、
Oh no.
ミブさん。
The most exciting, unpredictable, not boring person in this game. Oh my gosh.
学園長、どうしたのかね。やけに難しい顔をしていて歩いていたではないか。
Now I'm worried. Because you already know, guys. You already know that she wants to mess with us. Fuhito is the absolute troll of this game. And I think that's why she's evil. Because she's purposely trolling us. Like, she's targeting us. What is she gonna tell her? She's gonna talk to her about dating advice or something. She's gonna think, oh, you should do this with Koga. You know, guys love that. And it's like, no, guys hate that.
そんな顔をしていましたか。はあ、明らかに難題があるという顔になっていたぞ。
I hate you so much, Fuhito. If you aren't the big bad villain of this game, I will be so disappointed, because she is already a villain in my eyes. Or that frickin' ermine around her neck. That's probably the real villain. That's the final boss. Like, we'll find out Fuhito is, like, not, like, a good guy. But, like, the ermine is, like I said, I think the ermine's controlling everything. Stupid weasel-looking thing. No, no, no. No! No!
やはり
Hate Ninomai.
二の舞くんもそう思うのだね。
Ninomai, I hate you so much. No.
分かっている、
Oh.
分かっていると
Whenever she gets real passionate, that's where you know things are about to go to shit.
思う。なんでしょうか。悩みがあると見た。それも青春の悩みだね。青春の悩み？
Yeah, I think she would know. She looks like she's our same age.
生徒の悩みに気づかずして何のための学園長だ。
Well, I mean, that does make her kind of a good principal. I will say there's probably a lot of principals out there that I've heard of that just don't really notice what's going on at their schools.
私は特に何も言っていないのですが、案ずることはない。さあ、これは。
Oh, what is this?
これは雑誌？困った時に開くといい。
Is this supposed to be just like a Cosmo or something? There's gonna be dirty stuff in here. I can already tell from the cover.
君の悩みが解決すれば幸いだ。
You're the worst principal. I hope you know that.
いい。それでは何か困ったことがあればまた相談したま
No.
え。
Tsubaki, don't do it. It's a trap. It's an absolute trap.
相談した覚えはないのですが。
It's more of a trap than a boy who looks like a girl.
学園長は一体何を。この雑誌は彼氏の部屋にお泊まり特集。
This was all planned.
これはいけない。ここで読んではいけない。右よし左よし、誰もいない。ついにこれを開く時がやってきたようだな。
I like how she's completely alone in the room. Like, just looking around. Just like, okay, nobody's in here. Nobody's busting through my window. I mean, you have to look at the windows too and make sure no one's crawling in.
学園長に渡せ。
No cats.
この本。これはこんなことまでするのか。
Can you imagine a principal giving a child giving a child like a dirty magazine?
ここまで。
Like, how terrible of a principal are you?
まさかそんな。いや、実際にこの本にはこのように。
That just means there's gonna be like a lewd scene coming up. Ah.
なるほど。世の恋人同士が。
Freaking, I hate the principal. The principal has been nothing but a thorn in my side this whole route.
大変
It's not even been that long. There's like 3 different times.
学園長。
That's very educational. Oh, please, no. Alright, let's return to Ley-Line. Whatever that means. I still don't even know what the whole Ley-Line thing is. I've been playing this game for hours. Classes are over for the day. It's almost time for the disciplinary committee's patrols. Going to visit Tsubaki-chan at this time of day has become routine for me. She seems a bit different today, though. Something on your mind, Tsubaki-chan.
なぜだ。
It's written all over your face.
そうか。そんな顔になっていたか。
I'm glad she's not dense enough to think that it's actually written on her face. I feel like some characters literally like will be like, oh, where? Yeah, if something's the matter, please talk to me about it.
Oh.
If it's something you can talk to me about, then there's no need to hold back. She starts racking her brain once I say that. Maybe she's willing to tell me something. I don't know if you want to know. At least she's not planning on tying you up like some crazy yandere. That's a plus. This route is already better. He looks really troubled by it. So did something happen after all?
一つお願いがあるのだが。
Yeah? A request? Is it something I can do?
いや、これは。
Oh.
ミー君でなくてはいけない。
Y'all need to like work on the way you phrase things, because I feel like a lot of the phrasing not too great. It could be interpreted quite a bit And they are so willing to do things before they even know what they're willing to do or what they're going to get into. Oh, I see. Suddenly, she stands up straight and looks me right in the eye. I fix my posture as well in preparation for what she's about to say. All right, posture check. There we go. My posture's so terrible.
今度みーくんの部屋に泊まりに行こうと思う。
Okay, I mean that's a little bit more normal, but I have a feeling this is there's more to this. Okay, this is implying more than just the face value. Oh, sure. Taken aback by your words, I end up giving a dumb response. Sleep over at my room. That came out of nowhere. Hey, at least she's not asking for our underwear. Gosh, the more I'm playing this route, all I'm thinking of is the stupid stuff that happened in Neko's route. Licking, freaking asking for our underwear. We got lost in that world together. There was so much stuff. So much stuff. And then the ending of that route pissed me off because it was just very abrupt and lewd. However, she looks completely serious, and it doesn't seem like she's joking around. To begin with, she was never the type of person to joke around, but I could tell she means business. But
世の中の恋人同士というのはお泊まりをするらしい。
I mean, yeah, you can sleep in the same bed. Kind of nice to have. I don't know, it's kind of weird sleeping with someone at first, and I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about just literally like sleeping next to somebody. It's very foreign, I feel like, to me. And then as I've been married, like it's like you almost like can't sleep without your spouse next to you. It's very weird.
それならば私たちもしようじゃないか。
Wait, hold on. Where did she pick up that piece of information from? Wouldn't say it's incorrect, but I can see the problems with what she's proposing already. She's acting all fidgety. It makes it hard for me to point that out.
いいだろうか。
Yes.
もちろんみーくんがダメだというのならお泊まりはなしだ。
Her sleeping over could only possibly lead to one thing. We're gonna play a board game. I can tell that much with even my lack of experience in the relationship department. Though it's kind of hard for me to refuse. She's extremely enthusiastic about it and completely serious. Does she know what she's getting herself into?
だが普通の恋人同士がすることは言ってみたいと思う。
I wonder if Tsubaki is gonna have the same problem that Neko did, where she doesn't know that sex makes babies. I'm like, what kind of education are they giving you guys? Is it the same education they give you at Hogwarts, where they literally don't teach you math and science? Like, you literally don't know. They teach you a little bit of history, they teach you a little bit about magic, but you don't learn the fundamentals that other kids would be learning in schools. Like sex education. Apparently they don't teach that in a lot of these fantasy settings. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, sure, I guess. I'm sorry, I like cut off her excitement. Her expression brightens up as soon as she hears my answer. She's probably oblivious to the fact, but she's like an open book. Why is she trying so hard to please me? I don't know, Koga, don't question it. It's okay if someone wants to make you happy. Like, just be happy that they're happy making you happy. And then everybody's happy. Because we all want to be happy, right? Like, it's good to be happy. And by the way, I was trying to see how many times I could say happy. I was trying to keep it going.
それでは
I apologize, I'm so dumb. Do you have any date in mind?
早い方がいいのではないかと思う。
Wow, initiative, okay. They would be a bit too sudden. I have to get my room ready too.
そうだな。心の準備も必要だ。
Mental preparations. How's tomorrow
わ
night
かっ
sound?
た。それでは明日の夜に
Okay.
ありがとうミー君。楽しみにしている。
Me too.
それではそろそろ見回りに行ってくる。
Sure thing, I'll be over at the bureau. She nods and walks away with a delighted expression on her face. In the end, I never got around to asking her if she understood the implications of staying over in a guy's room. No, from the looks of it, she doesn't. It'd be shameful of me to get my hopes up. Well, I wouldn't mind it as a regular sleepover. It'd make her happy, at least. No need to rush, after all. Oh boy, is it gonna be rushed?
お邪魔します。
Sorry for intruding. No problem. Come on in.
一晩お世話になります。
Ah, likewise. The next evening, Tsubaki-chan comes over as planned, looking uptight. She's probably nervous about all of this. The two of us together in this room alone until morning. I still don't know how much she understands about what that means. Well then. As I'm thinking about what to do next, her expression lightens up. She then excitedly takes out a large container of food from her belongings.
二人で食べようと思って晩ご飯を持ってきたんだ。
Oh, that's nice. Actually, that's a cool little date I did, is having dinner together, you know? I feel like a lot of, like, the beginning of dating, like I said, you just kind of have fun doing whatever together. But I feel like a lot of it's just, like, getting to know each other further. At least that's how it's been in my experience. Like, just, like, talking about things, talking about stories, talking about interests and things like that. I feel like that's a lot of what it is. Did you make it yourself, by any chance? She nods vigorously in response. In any case, it seems like there's way too much for 2 people's worth. Koga, don't you eat, like, a truckload of food?
ああ、久しぶりに腕を振るってみたので作りすぎた気がするんだが。
It's fine. I have a huge appetite, so this makes me happy. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is perfect for you, my guy.
そうか、よかった。
She joyfully opens the container. Inside is an enormous amount of delicious-looking food. Oh, she's actually a good cook. Awesome. This is probably too much for most people, but I'm fairly sure I can handle this. Even if I can't, I think I'll be able to manage to finish it off anyways. Even if I can't do it, I'll do it. That's pretty much what I just heard. As I'm looking at the contents with great anticipation, she begins the preparations for our meal. Once she's done, she gives me a big smile. Mind if I start digging in?
どうぞ。
Are we gonna say it? She gives me a standard amount of food from the variety of dishes she's made. I sample each one of them in order. We didn't even say itadakimasu! Hey, yo! We're like the worst Japanese person ever.
本当か？
Yeah, it's really good. I didn't know you were good at cooking.
よかった。両親が忙しくてな。家では私が料理を作っていたんだ。
That's wife material right there. She looks at me elated. Seeing her smile cheers me up too. I'm having some delicious food and she's happy. There's nothing more I need.
たくさん食べてくれ、みーくん。
Don't mind if I do.
そうだ、お茶も用意してきたんだ。
Thanks, you're so considerate, Tsubaki-chan.
そうだろうか。気を利かせたつもりはないのだが。みーくんに喜んでもらえたのなら嬉しい。
It makes me worried that she just wants to make him happy, because I worry that she's gonna do lots of things to make him happy. Ah, you're a skilled cook too, so I'm sure you'd make a great wife.
お嫁さん。
Hey, why are you blushing? You're the one who's been thinking about it all the time. She blushes for obvious reasons, turn her gaze away. I find that how she's nibbling at her food while looking away extremely cute. I don't think she has to get that embarrassed, though. I really mean it when I said it's delicious. I could keep eating this forever.
いくらでも食べてくれ。いつでも作れ。
Sure, I'll tell you when I get a craving for it. She brings another smile to her face and nods over and over again. From the looks of it, if I asked her to make it for me every day, she actually would. I don't want to be such a burden to her, so I'll just keep my mouth shut. I wonder if old couples eat together.
恋人同士も
Freaking, I'm stealing her line.
共に食事をして過ごすのだろうか。
I don't know, but
だった
probably.
ら私たちもこれで普通の恋人同士に一歩近づいたということだな。
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, most couples cook for each other. Maybe, like, on occasion, but you don't have to, like, every day. Maybe, but you don't need to be concerned about regular couples and whatnot.
そうなのか。
Gosh, how come every time I go to record, like, I just have such a hard time clearing my throat? Makes it very annoying. Let's take it at our own pace.
そうか。
Pretty enjoyable just talking to each other like this, don't you
み
think?
ーくんはそれで満足してくれるのか。
It's more like I want to satisfy you more than myself. Whoa, my guy, okay.
私が満足すること。
She looks as if I said something unexpected and stares at me deep in thought. She truly is a selfless and diligent girl. What is it she wants to do? I wish she'd tell me if she had any requests. Still, I'm glad that she cares about me. Now, if only she'd understand what it means to stay over in my room for the night. I'm a man, after all, so I do have urges. My point is, she's way too defenseless. Time passes quickly while we're chatting and eating, and now it's late in the evening. I was like, oh boy, did we like just jump into an H scene or something that I didn't know about? We should be getting to sleep now.
ああ、そんな時間か。
Yeah, oh, you can use the bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
どういうことだ？
Bold.
恋人同士なのだから、一緒に寝よう。
Huh? It's nothing. You're right. She nods like an innocent child. It's clear as day that she's clueless as to what the situation suggests. That being said, I don't think I can refuse. I really hope once we get to Ushio's route, if we like get into a very romantic relationship with her, that she's a little less dense. Like, not all of the characters can be this dense, right? Like, did your parents not like teach you anything at all? Not that like my mom taught me a lot or anything, or my dad, but I don't know, I at least knew this much, okay? I knew what that situation implied, easily. Well, if we're just going to be sleeping together, then it's a matter of exercising self-control. I should be able to manage. Are you going to change into pajamas?
ああ、確かにそうだ。服を着替えなければ。
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird to sleep in your tracksuit. I'll get in bed first then.
ミー君。
Turning my back to her, I can hear the sound of rustling clothes behind me. For some strange reason, when I think about how she's taking her clothes off, I start getting tense. She's getting naked in the same room I'm in. Wait, why am I remembering the time we were in the bath together when I was a cat? As I'm reminded of something unnecessary, the bed creaks. I can tell that Tsubaki-chan is close to me. Believing that she's finished changing, I turn around and see... Tsubaki-chan! Oh no, am I gonna have to censor this? She just took off all of her clothes! Tsubaki-chan is there naked and all my thought processes stop. Feels like a good 10 seconds pass before I regain my senses, though I'm sure in reality it was a much shorter period of time than that. A little so sudden that I'm unable to comprehend what's happening, but for now I start by saying something. It's a good place to start. Tsubaki-chan, aren't you cold like that?
寒くは。
Oh, don't tell me that you usually sleep like that, but when I was your cat, you had clothes
そう
on.
ではない。確保はできている。
Okay. Nichiro, you're smarter than this.
それは
All of my shelf?
ミー君に全てを捧げる
I don't want your shelf. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, that made me laugh.
笑わなくてもいいじゃないか。
Aw, Koga, you have so much riz. Just laughing at a girl when she's trying to, like, get in bed with you. He's just like, yeah, sure, happens all the time to me. Whatever. Sorry, you slipped on such a serious line. I'm finally able to relax after seeing her flustered and blushing. It looks like I wasn't the only one thinking about those things. I stare at her as I pet her cheeks. Try my best not to look at the rest of her body. It helped me calm down at least. I was taken aback because of how sudden it was.
すまない。
Don't be. Tsubaki-chan, do you really understand the meaning behind those
分
words?
かっている。
It's not like I don't have those kinds of desires, but don't you think it's a bit too soon? You don't have to force yourself to.
違う。
Her face still flushed, she shakes her head. She then looks me straight in the eye. Her expression is as serious. No, it's more serious than
無理な
usual.
どしていない。これが私の素直な気持ちだ。
She really fell for Koga rather quickly, I would say.
あの時とは違う。本当にミー君に私を捧げたいんだ。
Tsubaki-chan.
私はミー君のために何かしたい。喜んでもらいたい。真剣に考えた上で出した結論なんだ。もちろん私自身の意志も同じだ。ミー君に抱きしめられてお互いの熱を感じて一つになりたい。
That's pretty romantic. Wait, she tells me her wholehearted, raw feelings. It's clear that she's carefully considered this. As such, I have to respond in kind. Are you sure about this? You won't regret it.
いい。後悔もしない。迷いがあるのなら 最初からこんなことは言っていない。
Got it.
みーくん。
Okay, I'm just really glad that she's not as dense as I thought. Like, this isn't turning into another Neko situation. This is actually a lot better, okay? She's a little awkward in the approach to the situation, I'll say that. I mean, she kind of set it up, like, okay, I want to sleep in your room, but, like, it was never implied that she wanted to do more than that. But I like the build-up for sure. I hug her body tightly as she calls out my name. She puts her arms around my back and snuggles up to me. The feeling of her skin and her warmth are pleasant. I caress her back and make her face me. Okay, we're gonna continue on from right here. It was pretty much them, like, slowly getting it on. It didn't show anything, and I probably could have kept all the dialogue in there, but I'm choosing not to. I'm just gonna cut some of that out. There were some funny moments, though. Like, there was one thing where she said it's different than before, because she had seen a certain area, and then she denied it. That was pretty funny. That was probably the one moment I really wanted to keep in there, but I just wanted to mention it to you guys. I think we're okay from here. Bracing her tired body from behind, she snuggles up to me as I stroke her head and cheeks. Are you sure that your body's okay?
大丈夫だ。
What a relief.
みーくん、ありがとう。
What are you thanking me for? In that case, I should be thanking you too.
そうか。一緒だな。
Yeah, we're the same. I kiss her on the cheeks and the ears, and she starts getting fidgety out of bashfulness. When I get carried away with them, she turns to face me.
みーくん。
What
こ
is
れか
it?
ら二人でやりたいことがいっぱいあって。
Oh gosh, there's not more, is there? I thought this was good.
今日みたいにお泊まりもいっぱいしたい。
Oh, okay, the wholesome
ご飯
things.
もまた食べてもらいたい。
We keep wholesome things in the video. Ah, your food was tasty. I'd be glad to have it again.
また作る。今度は別のメニューにする。
I like how there's so many different kinds of food that she brought that it's a menu. Can't wait. Is there anything else you want to do?
人前でも
That's bold.
みーくんと呼びたい。
Next, we're gonna start holding hands.
ダメならいい。
I will say though, this route and like these kind of scenes are a lot better done than Neko's. I feel like I don't know, it feels less forced, I guess. It's very awkward, to be sure, but it feels slightly more mature, which was what I was hoping to get on Tsubaki's route. Okay, I'm sure you'll get used to it. Being called Mikun in public, huh? It's gonna be tough, but it's her wish, so I'll suck it up and grant it.
それから普通のデートというのもしてみたい。学内にいると難しいのは分かっているが。
I wonder if we're ever gonna have moments where we go off campus. It seems interesting that we're kind of stuck in this area. I mean, there's a lot going on for sure. Maybe in the next game we'll probably get to see more like outside of the campus, possibly. Yeah, but I want to go on a date with you sometime. I told you, they're gonna hold hands. How lewd. You dirty woman. How could you ever think about doing that? Jeez, everything she's saying is just so damn cute. She wants to do all these girly things. I can't express my own feelings and strengthen my embrace as I nestle up to her. Let's do all those things.
本当か？って食べさせたりもしたい。
Sure, why not? I want to do the same to you then.
してほしい。あとエッチ
Hey,
なこと
yo.
もいっぱいする。
Like this wasn't enough, huh? You didn't have enough tonight. What?
雑誌に載っていたことをもっとやってみたいと思う。
Ooh. That freaking magazine. What was in it?
世の恋人たちがすることがたくさん書いてあった。今日のもそれを見て。
Frankly speaking, I'm a bit scared as to what the exact contents of it are. Considering it came from Furuhito, you should probably be very concerned. I wonder where she got it from. She probably wrote her own stuff in there. She's probably like, oh, or she circled things. She's like, oh, Tsubaki, you should do this. Like, what kind of principal are you? Getting a bad feeling about this, so I probably shouldn't have asked.
できなかったが、その
Yeah?
口を使
Stop, stop, stop. That's enough.
そうか
Really. Let's change the topic.
私はみーくんが喜んでくれるのなら
I'm sure that it would, but there are plenty of other ways to make me happy.
そうかじゃあどうしたらいいみーくんのためにいろんなことがしたいんだ
That's a hard question to answer. I want to make you happy as well, so always being on the receiving end would be... So how about we do the things we both want to do? Perfect. That's what you should be doing as a couple. And it's okay to, like, learn to like some things that the other person likes that maybe you're not as interested in, and then they'll do the same, right? I mean, it should be reciprocated.
するたくさんみーくんとやりたいことがある
Yeah, I can tell. You've mentioned quite a bit. We'll be doing all those from here on out.
みーくん好きだ
I love you too, Tsubaki-chan.
みーくん好き
Yes, we got that. Deeply touched by my words, she clings to my arm I wrapped around her. Her actions are so sweet, and I can't help but think again about how much I have to treasure her. I rain kisses on her cheek, causing her to ticklishly shrug her shoulders and smile. That was a nice moment between them. Today's a little different from usual. We're walking to school together hand in hand. How romantic. At first she was being shy about it, but once I grasped her hand, she firmly gripped mine in return. I can sense the eyes of others on us as we walk. It's not really something to be concerned about, but it looks like Tsubaki-chan is.
したいことが早速一つ叶ってしまった
Yeah, it's pretty cute watching them walk to school together. Yeah, now that you mention it, but this isn't just a one-time thing. We'll be doing this from now on,
これ
right?
からも
It'd be pretty lonely if it were only for today.
そうか
Today's more like a checkpoint for us. She's embarrassed, but our hands are still tightly locked. Her expression looks like she's unable to contain her delight.
どうしよう嬉しくて顔がにやけてしまいそうだ
It's nice seeing wholesome Tsubaki. She sounds like she's about to cry, though. There's nothing wrong with that. People smile when they're happy.
しかしだなおかしくはないだろうか
She's probably still conscious of what others think about her. I turn to face her, and she faces me after a quick start. I want to see more of your smiling face.
みーくん
It's alright, you can be yourself when you're with me. And if someone actually came up to us and said we're being weird, I'd probably ask them what they think is so funny about this.
そこまでしなくても
We're a couple, there's nothing strange at all about us walking together while holding hands. So with your hand in mine, I pull on her arm and resume walking. She looks surprised for a moment, but her expression soon changes to a smile. We'll be walking together like this every day from now on.
毎日
Yep, every day. Do you have a problem with that?
嫌じゃない私も毎日一緒がいい
Well, perfect. It sounds like it's mutual. And there shouldn't be anything wrong with us walking together like this, then.
みーくんとこれからもずっとこうして手をつないで歩きたい
Yeah, I feel the same way.
ありがとうみーくん
Hmm?
同じ気持ちなのがすごく嬉しいから
After saying that, she tightly grips my hand. It's the first time she's done it of her own accord. It makes me happy, and I hold hers firmly in return. Our connected palms are full of energy, and we walk with smiles on our faces. I really want us to always walk together while holding hands. I want to see more of her smile. I'll grant all of her wishes. As I hope that my feelings reach her, my grip on her hand naturally grows stronger. Is that the end of the route? That's pretty short. Honestly, I feel like Neko got a lot more time. Yeah, that's the end, really. I feel like Neko should have got less time. They should have gave Neko like half the time she got and then expanded this.
時計仕掛けのレイライン
This was good and
黄
wholesome.
昏時の境界線
Okay, so we got a bonus story. So those are the H scenes, and I have the Steam version, so I don't get the H scenes, but that's okay. I'm not gonna watch them anyways. Thoughts on Tsubaki's route? I think overall it was pretty good. Like I said, I think maybe a little bit short, honestly. But at least the way they did it, where they kind of had that moment together, and then they just kind of are walking to school and like they're a happy couple. I actually like thought that was well done. If they were gonna make it short, definitely prefer that over Neko's. Like I feel like there's a progression here, so I'm hoping Ushio's maybe a little bit longer and just a little bit more, I don't know, character development in it. I think Tsubaki's was good too. I really liked that. And then we got to see Koga be a little bit more, I mean, not as dense, and he kind of like took a little bit of action and things like that. But overall, Tsubaki's route was pretty good. And I don't really mind short routes, especially if they're like not like the main love interest. I'm fine with them being kind of shorter. But overall, not too bad. And I'm excited now because now we get to go into Ushio's route. We get to go into more of the story. I really want to be able to see what's going on here, because I feel like we have this idea that something's happening. We've seen that Fuhito is planning something. I want to see where all that's leading to. So in the next episode, we're going to be starting that. We're going to be continuing on past Tsubaki's route and seeing where the story takes us. So hope you guys are excited for that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.